I've had this idea to build a product that would let you advertise on other people's Twitter banners. And I had that idea probably about 2 months ago, and life happened, so I never really got around to building it. But it was always in the back of my mind, and I had been thinking about it pretty much every day, but not actually doing anything about it. So as a way to challenge myself and to bring this into the real world, I decided I was going to build it in 1 week. So building a product in 1 week is a pretty big undertaking. At least for me it is. I mean, I've seen people on Twitter who build stuff in what seems like a matter of hours. I don't really understand how they're doing it. Probably they have a better workflow than I do. And so getting a product done in 1 week for me that's a lot of work. So the general process for building a product for me usually looks something like this. The first part is coming up with some mock-ups. Then the second part is making the website or whatever product I'm building look like those mock-ups. Then as I'm building it out, I usually figure out there's a whole bunch of things I didn't account for. Then I try to fix those as they come up. And then when I get to a state that I think is done, I'll iterate on that design again. So really it's thinking of the mock-ups and then bringing that into real life. And this project is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time now. So to kind of get back in the swing of things, I thought I'd make this project. September 20th, 4:30 in the morning. I just got up, gonna do a bit of journaling, meditate, and then start working on banner space. It's like 9 o'clock. I just got done working on banner space. That's a lie. I just got done doing a podcast with a friend, and I pretty much spent most of the day working on banner space. I was hoping to make a little bit more progress than I did, but things happened, and hopefully tomorrow we get more done. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm just trying to get the Stripe integration done today. So the plan is just to code away the whole day. I mean, I think that's one of my big worries in terms of time. Probably the biggest thing I'm worried about is how long it's gonna take me to integrate Stripe. So if I get the Stripe integration done a day, that's a success. If not, it's gonna suck. And I'm gonna have to spend more time on it and less time on everything else that I'm doing. So it's Saturday, September 25th, and this is the end of the week. So the product is supposed to be built. And I can say, yeah, it's built, it's done, and it's in the state that I wanted it to be, which is working locally on my machine, but not deployed out there so everyone can use it. So there's a couple things that I took away from doing this. The first one should be obvious, and it's that it's a massive time commitment. Because I wanted to build pretty much the whole product in a week, everything else suffered. Like this YouTube video, and I was supposed to make another YouTube video. And a lot of those just didn't get done. I didn't even have time to think about them. It was just like this frantic rush to get this product done. The second thing is I had to cut a bunch of corners. In order to get this project done, I had to compromise on a bunch of things. And there's a lot of times where I was working on it and I wanted to add more things, or I just wanted to make it better, higher quality, a better experience. And because of that, the end result is a pretty shitty app. Now, obviously I can always go back and make things better. And the most important thing for me was getting this done. But it doesn't feel good when you're making something and you know there's a lot of parts of it that are not great. And the last thing, and I think the most important thing, is figuring out that I can actually do way more work than I thought. Basically, when I started working on this, I didn't think I was gonna be able to get it done in a week. Well, I kind of thought I could get it done in a week, but I don't know if I really believe that. And now that it is the end of the week, and it is in the state that I want it to be in, it just shows me that I'm able to push myself a lot harder than I thought I was able to push myself. I thought I kind of knew my limits, but actually I think they're a lot further out than I initially thought. And I never would have known this unless I pushed myself to get this done. Basically, I'm able to do a lot more than I thought I could do. Anyways, this ends my second vlog, and I'll see you next week.